Alec is dead.
Hello everyone, I'm making this video to talk about the latest developments surrounding Mass Effect Andromeda, and recently we've had news, rather bad news, for the studio that made Mass Effect Andromeda. Apparently the game has been put on hold. The studio seems to have been split into 3 parts, as far as I understand. I'm not sure how big each of the parts is, but one of them will work on minor fixes for the single player and mostly for multiplayer content in Mass Effect Andromeda. The second part will work on a new IP, and the third part is now working on Battlefront 2. Is that good or bad? Well, I suppose it's both good and bad in a way. Why is it good? Well, I'm actually not surprised that such a thing has happened. Mass Effect Andromeda was not a very good game. It didn't live up to current industry standards, and it did not live up to its predecessors. So if we have to wait for a proper sequel, another 10 years or however long, then that will be good. That will be preferable. But if this means that we're never getting any sequels to Andromeda, never getting any more Mass Effect games, that makes me sad in a way, because it was such a beloved franchise of mine, and for them to just leave it at this point, at this very weird point where pretty much everything we did in Andromeda was in one way or another a setup for a sequel, and not just the choices we made through the game, but the ending itself was very heavily suggesting of a sequel. There's also a big DLC / expansion bait for the the Quarian arc, excuse me. Many of us thought that this is the first big single player content that's coming in, and now nothing's coming. If it were up to me, I was completely fine with Mass Effect being left alone just with the original trilogy. But now that they've made Andromeda, I feel like I need a better sequel to this. I want to be able to look back at the final Mass Effect game ever and see a better game than Andromeda. So I hope we get that eventually. Otherwise, like I said before, Andromeda more or less got what it deserved. So that was it. Let's hope Battlefront 2 turns out to be good, as well as that new IP, whatever that is. And yeah, I'm nearly done with my Mass Effect Andromeda videos as well. So we'll just be putting that behind us, I guess, and look towards a better future. Thank you very much for watching, and until next video, stay tuned and be good.